Greetings, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been like 7 months now since I've been gone, right? Since I moved to Arizona from Ohio, which is what we're going to be talking about today. But a couple updates just so I'm not confusing anybody. I'm doing good, okay? And I hope all of you are doing fantastic. I know there's been so many things this past year with the Rona and government stuff and whatever. Boring stuff. But I hope everyone is doing good, and I can't wait to tell you how I'm doing and what this is all about. I've been wanting to do this not for 7 months, but like for the past 7 years, and I have just been stuck for 7 years, and it's so horrible to say. 7 years. Imagine wanting to do something and you just never do it. Ugh. I am finally doing what I've been wanting to do, making content. My content is going to be kind of self-help. I'm going to share stories of my personal life and others. I'll have guests on. There's going to be a lot of things. So if you can, just bear with me, follow me for this journey into space, into the universe, whatever you want to call it. I'll definitely make sure that I am supporting you guys physically, emotionally, and mentally, and help you to strive and survive. I didn't come up with that clever rhyme there, but anyways, this time around today is a story about how I went from Ohio and the things that I was dealing with that had me stuck, and then we're going to go into why I moved and how I'm doing since I moved. So, welcome aboard. So bad, I gotta fix that. For 25 years, never had not lived with one of my parents. I know that is so embarrassing to say, but I was saving money and paying for school, whatever. Throw some excuses at you. So I've always wanted to do this, and I had a lot of distractions, and that was mainly my friends and family. And please do not take it, if I was a distraction, then forget you. No, that's not what I meant. I meant that when it came to priorities, I did not know how to manage my priorities. When people call me like, hey, let's go out, let's grab a couple drinks, let's get some big girls, and and whatever. I definitely like to party, but I also like just being me and going for like hikes and stuff like that. As you'll learn more about me through this series. Damn, I'm tired. Where was I? Oh yes, distractions. So I always prioritize friends and family first, which you always want to be close to friends and family, but it is your life and you should definitely do what you want to do. On top of that, I also had a bias of where I lived. Obviously, if you want to move, for me personally, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I'm not saying it's going to be for everybody, but I would definitely, if you're thinking about it or going off to college, do it. It'll be wonderful, I promise. But biases. A lot of people think that they cannot do it, that I live here and here is no good and I will never be successful. And that is not true. You can be successful anywhere. Sure, some places will be harder. Obviously, if you want to do social media like I want to do, obviously you're not going to go to maybe like Alabama or Tennessee. There's not much there. You probably want to come to Arizona, New York, California, obviously is the big one. But yeah, I definitely had a strong bias, and with my personality at the time, it was really hard to break. The second thing the third, so distractions, family, friends, biases, and then also a lot of you may have this and not even know Not even know. It is imposter syndrome. And what that means is, say when you're younger and you start to be called stupid all the time, you're just getting bullied, or your friends are joking around calling you stupid, whatever. When you start to grow up, you might joke around like, oh yeah, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Or, that might stick in your head, and there might be like a chain reaction where you think it, your friends are saying it all the time, and you might not think much of it, but it can actually make you stupid. It can actually make you feel stupid and actually make you stupid. And imposter thing is a real thing. I'm not just pulling this out my woo wee woo. It is a real thing. I learned about it in psychology class. I know I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. I do have a lot of experience. I've already graduated and going back for an undergrad and possibly my master's in a different subject. So, yeah, I smarty. But anyway, so between the bias and the distractions, and I definitely had some imposter syndrome. Feel free to ask. I'm not really gonna talk about it because it's kind of irrelevant. So with all those things, I also was in a long-term relationship, and I kind of just dropped everything. I was at a point where I just needed to go, and I broke off the relationship, which was already kind of wishy-washy as it was. Pretty much told my dad first and then my mom second, which, if you were there. And then I put my 2 weeks in and I just moved. I was originally going to live in an apartment, but my aunt and uncle, we have a bunch of puppies and they sell puppies. So if anyone's interested, puppy galore over here. But they offered me a room, and I thought it would be a good idea while I'm making content and going to school. Yes, you can say you were living with your parents, now you're living with your aunt and uncle, but yeah, I am. But I'm also new, and I didn't want to take a risk of living by myself and just totally crashing. So I did take the safe route, but I am planning on moving soon. But it's great here. Anyways, what I've learned from this is that, well, first of all, I definitely don't have the distractions. It's always bright and sunny here. So, I mean, I do like the snow. I do like to go snowboarding and skiing, but the sun, like today, it's like snowing in Ohio and like 70 here. So sucks for you. Also, there's a lot of opportunity here. And when I talk about opportunity, I'm talking about a breeding ground to meet new people, to experience the mountains, something that I normally don't see on a daily basis, but now I see every day. I get to go hiking. I get to travel to these wonderful forest areas and these hiking trails that Arizona's famous for. I have the Grand Canyon. There's so much for me new, and it's really stimulating, and I think that's going to be stimulating for a long time. So that's one perk. Obviously, new people. The media is really good out here, so obviously I'm going to have an easier time collabing with everyone. And then lastly, number 4, personal growth. In life, if you can take a leap of faith, which I have done in the past, that will be a story for another time, it can be one of the best experiences of your life. It can also not go so well, but if you don't know, and this is going to be the corniest line, you've heard it multiple times, but it's so true. If you don't try, you will never know. And let me tell you, if I didn't do this, I just would have been sitting in Ohio thinking every day what it could be like. And now that I'm here and I'm doing this, it's amazing. And I'm not the best at this yet. Obviously, obviously my looks are perfect, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'm not perfect at this yet. But I definitely want you guys to comment and share my stuff. And I want to grow, and I want to help you guys as much as I would like for you guys to help me. So definitely comment, give me some advice, criticize me, throw me under the bus. Don't run me over though, just throw me under. But yeah, taking that leap of faith, you can just grow so much in so many areas. It's just amazing, and you should definitely, if you're thinking about it, do it. Last couple things. If you can take anything out of this, it would be just, even if it's not moving, if you want to do something big, take that leap of faith. Start your media, ask for that raise, ask for that promotion, switch majors when you're almost done with something that you don't want to do anymore. I mean, there's so many leaps of faith in life that it can be very scary, but you got to do it, and one way or the other it's going to work out for you, because what comes around goes around, my friends. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I'm definitely gonna tweak this for next time and make it better. Please leave your comments below so I can grow. Damn, do you hear that flow? Oh my gosh, ooh. I also have Instagram, invader.j.official. I have a website, invaderj.com. That's more of a blog, but still check it out. It's really, really cool. And I will also, oh God, I hate TikTok. But I will also have a TikTok. Thanks for tuning in, and let's start the invasion.